Hey, welcome back and good evening. This is yet another episode of Zach for Life. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Carol Shelby's Chili Kit. You can make it hot or mild, your choice. We're actually using this right now to make the turkey chili recipe that you can download in the description below. There's a little link down there. It's a pretty good recipe. There's a few other recipes on there and some good information. Check it out. We got Roberta's sign back here, really cool. Thought I'd show it off. Well, enjoy the show. It's about a week and a half old. Sorry it's taken me so long. Over that week and a half, I actually gained about 2 pounds because I wasn't exercising. But I'm back on track. And like I said in some of the comments I've left on other videos, that's what really counts. You can't give up. You just got to keep on going. So, I'm going to be exercising, going to be weighing in again in a couple of days, and we'll record another video for you guys so you can see what the results are. I think it's going to be good news. Enjoy! Alright, welcome back. This is Zach. It's now about week 19 of the weight loss program, and I've been out for a couple of weeks. I've been sick. I know the last video you saw me, I was feeling better. I thought I was. I started exercising, and man, let me tell you, I just got this wheezing in my chest I've never felt before in my life. Needless to say, I started an asthma program where I'm doing a breathing on this breathe with it gets complicated, but yeah, it was scary. Honestly, I came back from exercising and I was scared about not being able to breathe the way I normally breathe. So I stopped immediately and I talked to my doctor, got some treatments, and I'm feeling a little better now. I exercised for the first time last night. And feels good. I took it slow, did a mile, and nice walking, 2 miles an hour, about average, and it was good. So I'm really happy about that.
And the best news is that you have not gained an ounce since this whole sickness. In fact, you lost a couple pounds over the last month or so.
Yeah.
So even though we're still pretty much at the same weight loss as we were, I think, in the last video, the fact that he didn't gain and he wasn't exercising at all is pretty remarkable. And so I was really happy about that. A little worried about this week because this is kind of get back to normal week.
Yeah.
And so I was a little worried that maybe you got used to kind of a no exercise and everything else. But you're back.
Yeah, I did. And trust me, I got used to the no exercise.
Yeah,
it was nice, but I got
easy.
people at work just hounded me to get out and exercise.
Support system.
Yeah. And they're just like, hey, what you doing? So I made a bet with the girl next to me, and I told her, well, if you do your P90X tonight, I'll go to the gym. So I did it, and it worked out fine. It's just so you know, right now we're at 61 pounds of weight loss, which is 12.32% of the total body weight. It is awesome. The weight loss mostly occurred because I really wasn't eating. There was about a week and a half where I couldn't taste a thing. It was depressing. You know, you eat. I was eating jalapenos. I was eating anything to try to taste something. Nothing.
That's how sick he was.
Yeah, my tongue was turned off. It was like, sorry, no, you're not tasting shit. So, but that's gone finally, thank God. And yeah, we're back to normal. So, but yeah, I'm not going crazy with the food this time. You know, last time when I got back from being sick, when I thought I was getting better, I went a little crazy with the food, but it's not happening this time. I'm sticking to smaller meals, and it's not too hard. One of my big problems is trying to get back into breakfast. I'm not waking up early, and I'm not getting breakfast. So that's one of my challenges this week: make breakfast.
Is it because you're not going to bed early, or you're just tired because you're sick?
Just tired. I'm sleeping so much, it's crazy.
There's always ways around things when it gets tough. When you're out of your normal routine and things are not quite going right, you're gonna have to revert back to, okay, what did I do last time, or what did I do when this happened before? And that's the whole learning lifestyle change experience. Is that each time it happens, you learn something different. And so since this is the second time, I would imagine if this happens again, you're going to be like, okay, let's do what we usually do.
Yeah.
We just make the breakfast ahead of time. And
yeah.
so it's good. It's all a learning experience, even when you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, it certainly is.
Yeah. So this week, we're kind of getting back into the swing of things. We're going to stick to 2,500 calories.
Yep.
The goal is to get them down to 2,000, but right now, due to circumstances, we're not going to do that. But I want to, within the next month or so, I want to start weeding down, if we can. Obviously, I don't want you to be hungry, and that's the goal, is to try to lose weight without being hungry. So we'll work something out, because as soon as you start getting hungry on a regular basis, you're going to revert. I know you are, right? Right. That's what everybody does. This is why diets don't work, because you can only handle hunger for so long, and then your body goes, you know what, screw this, I'm going back to my old habits.
Oh yeah.
Very easy to do.
Oh yeah.
So that's been my mission this whole time, is to make absolutely sure you eat enough so that you're full, even not full, just not hungry.
Right.
You're not, all day long going, I want something more, I want something more. And that's just an adjustment. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about this after the video. We just need to tweak a few things, but I definitely do not want you to be hungry.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful. I mean, we started this at 4,000 calories a day, and I'm under 3,000 calories. I'm hovering around 2,500 calories a day. If I can do that
Yeah.
over this period of time, there were 2 months. Over the next 3 or 4 months, it's not going to be that hard to guarantee getting down to 2,000 calories a day.
And your appetite's, again, yikes.
A month, no problem.
Your appetite's also going to shrink. You're getting used to a smaller amount of food.
Right.
So by the time you get to 2,000 calories, your stomach's going to be like, okay, I'm used to less calories.
Yeah.
Your stomach was used to like 5, 6, 7,000 calories a day before.
Mhm.
So that's a huge adjustment.
Yeah.
So as we go down, we might even start at 25 and go to 24, really like micromanage it for a little while, and just we'll see what works.
Yeah, and it's again, it comes back to my old point of the enthusiasm gap. You need to be able to be hopeful. You need to be able to be realistically hopeful. That's a big thing. If you're not realistically hopeful, if you're not realistic about your goals and your ideas of where you're going to go, you're just going to bury yourself, and you end up back like I've always done in the past. Going back to eating cheesesteaks and eating really bad food. So.
And the thing about this is he's at 61 pounds, and I believe 60 pounds was the exact weight on his last diet, and I won't mention what he did,
Yeah.
but it was bad. And at 60 pounds, you gave up.
I gave up, and I went right back up, and I shot back even higher than when I started that last one.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So that's why this 61 pounds part is making me a little nervous, because I know this is where you struggle. But so far, from everything you told me that you're doing, you're doing everything right.
Well,
Absolutely.
To be honest,
Perfect.
I'm so much more comfortable. I was cleansing back then. I was eating meal replacement shakes. I wasn't eating real food. And when it was time that 61 pounds was up and this contest I was in was over, I just said, oh, screw this. I'm going to Long John Silver's. I'm going to fast food. I'm going to I just ate like crazy. And of course it shows. I got up to 495 pounds doing that. You can't do that. It's not. You can't live that way. You're gonna die.
But the reason
So.
that you couldn't do it was because you were so deprived and you were so out of a normal routine for anyone.
Yeah.
And as soon as you take out real food and put in a shake, that's not maintainable. Real food is absolutely a necessity, and I emphasize that because so many people right now are pushing shakes and supplements and all that. And for people that are training or for certain circumstances, it's fine. For him, no way. He's got to adjust to real food, and he's done that great. He cooks and he makes food for himself, and so that's kind of my pet peeve with some of those other diets is they're just not real. They're not for a lifetime. They're not manageable long term.
And before we go, I just want to mention I do have some YouTube friends out there that do shake replacement systems. They have their good sides. I mean, if it wasn't for the shake replacement system I was on before, I wouldn't have gained all the knowledge I had when I started this program. I had a lot of knowledge about fiber, I had a lot of knowledge about nutrients, about all the things you need to make your body healthy, and I had experience with weight loss. So I mean, at least I had a better experience coming into this one. At least I had some more knowledge and experience about what it takes to get to this point. So I don't want to totally say they're bad. They're not for me.
They're not for you.
They're not
Yeah.
for me. They could work for you. It's not a problem. But to be honest, if you think about it, eating real food, it really is better. I've done it, and eating real food's great. It's nice, and
you
cooking,
learn what's in your food, and you learn to
Yeah.
read labels, and it's just normal.
Yeah,
It's normal behavior.
That's
you know what I
what
mean?
like.
That's
It's
normal.
Yeah.
So
On that note, thank you, YouTube. I'll be seeing you again in about 1 or 2 weeks. We're stretching it out now a little bit. We don't need to meet every single week. We're going to be doing either 1 or 2 weeks, depending on my need probably, because we'll see where I'm at in about a week.
and I'll be talking to him once a week. We just
Right.
won't
Oh,
film
yeah.
once a week. But we definitely need to touch base because I'm still on. The mission for me is touch base with you every week for as long as you need to.
And we are on the track for 100 pounds. I don't want to do myself for saying that,
No.
but we are on the track for 100 pounds,
That's
and
cool.
I want to see that. I want to see that big time.
We're getting there.
All right.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.